it's Sam Jones here from the Sugarloaf Soap Company. Now on our website we sell a number of different soap dishes. We sell sort of nice basic everyday little wooden dishes. We sell these lovely big solid soapstone dishes, and we sell a number of different hardwood locally turned dishes. Now today I'm going to head the 2 or 3 miles down the road to meet my local wood turner, Harry Chapman, who's been making soap dishes for me for about 5 or 6 years now. And Harry's going to show us how it's done.
Like this, a blank of wood that's going to ultimately finish up in a soap dish.
Lovely.
So what we do, we saw a piece of this up on the bandsaw. It comes out in strips like this, and then we just chop them off into length like that. 6 inches long and 3 inches wide. It has to be perfectly square, and it has to be marked out to the middle. Otherwise the profile of the dish is wrong. It's got to be equidistant in the same profile, the curve. So that's important that we mark it out properly, like so. Anyway, so take them 2 pieces away. What we've got to do, we've got to fasten this onto the lathe. So what we do, we put a little piece of metal on here. We make sure that it's centered there, and that is called, what's it called? It's called a faceplate ring. Short little screws to hold it on so they don't come through the other side of the dish. Basic schoolboy error to do that. Hopefully I shan't do that today. Put a couple of screws in, so not a mega piece of wood. So so that enables us to fasten it onto the lathe, which is this thing here, this big boy here. Right. Then I found my other chuck key, which I've fasten it onto the chucker. Now when you're turning something rectangular, you're turning into a blur, because it's spinning around like that.
Yeah. And
half the time the wood is not in contact with the cutting tool. So it takes a little bit of a skill. Makes a bit of ventilation, a bit of first thing we need to do, flatten the back off just a little bit, because we're doing the back first. When we do bowls, we do the back first. What we do then, we've got my glasses on. Put a little mark in the back here, which tells us where the base goes in. So I'll get into autopilot now, because the only way to make a profit out of doing this is to be pretty quick at what you're doing. So this is the recess at the back. We shall fasten it onto the chuck when it's in the opposite aspect. Now what we're going to do, we've got to start turning into the blur. So I look end on so I can see where the wood's spinning around. And all we've got is a suggestion of where the wood is.
Yeah.
You've got to be quite careful with a tool when you first start, otherwise you just rip a big lump off. So we're doing the back, we go down to the base, we're putting a nice curve on it now. It goes to the centre, it's in contact, and it's in the edge, it's not. Let's have a look at what we've done so far. So we've got that now. So we've got that profile. Now what we're going to do is get this big scraper and daintily drag it down to shape. Now the name of the game with wood turning is not to use too much sandpaper. So the better finish you get with the tools, the less sandpaper you use. With a nice big curve on there, keeps a nice steady profile of it. This is the back profile done now.
Oh, look how smooth that is.
So the name of the game now is just to make sure that this bottom's flat so that it doesn't rock when it goes down. So we'll just dress that off just a touch. It can be slightly concave, but not the other way. Otherwise you'll be a rocking soap dish. Which is not the name of the game.
Sounds good, but it isn't.
Okay, so finishing cut, nice and dainty. It's the back of the soap bowl.
Look at that.
Or dish. So, this fancy little device here enables us just to put that on there.
Oh, wow. That is handy, isn't it?
It is. The longest, sometimes it's best, just if you're not quite sure, to leave the faceplate ring on until you've turned it round, because if you've not made it the right size, and you've took it off, it will not be concentric when you do it again. And ideally, you want to keep it nice and round. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll offer the tool rest up to it. Make sure, I've located it on the lathe, we've got to make sure it's square with the lathe though, and that it's not crooked there. That's okay, so we'll just give it a little bit of a nip up now. Okay, side two. Back into the blur again, have a look where the blur is. What you can do, you can put a mark on the tool rest here.
Oh yeah.
But once you've got through the first 10 or 15 of these, you get the hang of laying in. So what you've got to do, we're going concave now, we're going to take the disc into this. Start at the edge, press the tool up, take a few light cuts then, just to get through the edge of the bowl. You're just chasing the bottom of the tool round. You just ride in on the curve at the bottom of the tool. So it rides along the edge, from riding the bevel, the turners call it. So you're riding along, not cutting, and you hit the big piece you start cutting. And that way you keep the curve right. Now we're on to clean wood, where we've got a full radius of solid wood. What we don't want to do is take it down too deep, so that it doesn't run in a curve. But we've got to take it down deep enough to take the screw holes out.
I could watch that all day. It's hypnotic, isn't it?
It's mesmerising,
yeah.
It's like watching a concrete mixer all day.
Yeah.
It sends you batty. Okay, let's have a look now, see where we are. Okay, so we've got a basic curve on there, just a few turning marks that have got to come out. So we've got this big scraper. So we'll gently do it again, quite quick speed. Little turning marks there which you will take out. Trouble is with doing these, you're going through the grain, you're not going flat onto the grain, so you've got some open grain, and you can't help it really when you're doing any form of bowl turning. you're going to be breaking into the grain. So you need nice sharp tools and the machine at the right speed. Basically it.
Lovely.
So what I usually do then is take off the chop. It's just got a little bit of fluff around the edge.
Yeah.
So we can take that off. I bag a bit. Should be able to put this in here. Usually if I've got like a production run I do it different to this, but this is
Yeah,
just to show
just the
what's
one
going on.
off.
And because it's a nice curve, it works quite well on this sanding pad because that automatically chases the radius line.
And there we go. Look at that.
What I usually do is just a little bit of finishing sanding by hand.
And do you know, Harry, I'm still using the original dish you made for me 6-7 years ago. It's in my bathroom. I'll stick a bit on the video to show
Yeah,
people.
good.
It's lightened slightly, but that's it.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
That's the wonder of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much.
That's
What a
okay.
clever chap you are. Thanks for joining me on that visit to Harry's workshop. Now, if you're interested in seeing more of Harry's work, why not go to his website? I've popped the link in the notes below. And I'll be back soon with another video. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.